Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube, which has been neglected, but I just wanted to make a little vlog because I am a pregnant lady. I'm actually like over 30 weeks and I just wanted to just at least have one vlog of the time. Oh, remember that time that I was pregnant, you know? So being an equestrian and self-employed and pregnant has been a bit of a roller coaster, but yeah, I just want to take some videos and be here for the positive vibes. And I'm just in the lab this morning. I have a fecal egg count. I have 2 orders to make up, and then I am going to go to the yard and do the horses. We were away sort of over Mother's Day. I stayed down with the mum at her little house at the beach, and yeah, I can't wait today to get my horsey fix. It's a really nice day. Yeah, looking forward to going down and seeing them. And I also need to take their fecal egg counts and Equestrian tests too. And yeah, you can see what we've been getting up to whilst I've been pregnant and not really been able to ride. It has been really tough, one of the toughest parts for me. But anyway, let's get stuck in. Let's get these jobs done, get to the post box and get to the yard. We have arrived. I swear, no matter how bad I am feeling, coming to the yard, seeing my horses, mucking out stables, filling hay nets, I can take or leave. But always makes me feel so much better. You can just about see them. There's Callie and the donkeys and Oreo in the distance. There she is. Gorgeous girl. So I hope you appreciate the matchy I've got going on here. My wee t-shirt and my socks. And I'm actually only after getting a new pair of short boots because I love having short boots in the summer, and my last ones were just finished. So on a Monday I love to have like a reset and just like fill all the hay nets, all the buckets, make a whole load of feeds in bulk, so the rest of the week it's just a bit easier. Oh yeah, this wheelbarrow, I got it when I was, I think, 12. I am now 27 in May, and the poor thing, it's got a crack in every corner, but you know what? It still does the job. And you've maybe seen me do this like 100 times, but filling hay nets like this here saves your back so much. As easy as that. Now we did get Oreo like a greedy feeder hay net, which has been amazing. It is very stiff, so you do have to sort of fight with it a wee bit to get it open. But I think it just means it's good quality and it will last. But yeah, look at the size of the holes. So Oreo could like eat a hay net in like half an hour if he put his mind to it. So this here, just the smaller holes, just slows him right down. He is a big greedy boy, so we're trying to keep the weight down, and it's the best thing for him. So this has been game changing, perfect. Pregnancy and yard chores wise, I can do everything. Like I have three stables. Like mum was usually here to help me out, and the hay net, and I still do groundwork and stuff with her. The only thing that I can't do is lift shavings or bags of feeds in and out of the car, because usually you like hold them against you, don't you? And yeah, it would just squish the bum. So, but everything else I can seem to do. And to be honest, sitting around in the evening on the sofa, not being able to breathe is difficult, and putting your shoes on is maybe difficult, but this here, getting up and moving around, like, I feel fine and I love it. So yeah, there you go. Now I don't know if I'll be able to do it right up to the end. I'm not sure. I've never done this before. To be honest, I don't really have like any family members on my side of the family with babies. I'm the youngest, and I'm the first to have like a baby, and I don't really have any like equestrian friends. Well, the odd one, but no one that I'm overly close to that I've been able to like see their journey or how they get on or anything. So maybe this will be interesting to some if you're thinking about having a family or have your own kids. I'll be the big sister for you. I'll be the test monkey. Okay, that's all the hay nets filled. I fill these with donkeys. And I've got 2 there to give a wee rinse for this evening. I'll just tie this back up. I like to tie it up with rope because it just keeps it from falling apart and keeps it nice and neat. But yeah, as for like work-wise and being self-employed, I stopped. Well, like I said, it's my first time doing this. I have no idea what I'm doing, so please don't think that I do. But at the start of the year, I was like, right, I'll see how I go. And I sort of had around end of February, I would stop like the clipping, the massaging, the yard sitting, like the physical work, and I will continue then for the rest of like my pregnancy and into, I don't know, motherhood. I'll continue with my worm camps, so my little lab will remain open because I need money. So my shop will stay open, and I will still have my thermal camera to do thermal scans. So I am a bit limited, but I'm just trying my best. But yeah, I'll give this a bit of a brush. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just going with the flow and seeing what happens pretty much. I'm lucky that I have got a really big support network around me. My family, Robert's family, my good friends. Yeah, I've lots of help and I really appreciate it. So hopefully I will be able to find my feet when it comes to being self-employed, having a horse, being a mum. Oh god. So I have gave my hay nets a rinse. This door of the barn is amazing for hanging up hay nets to dry. Super handy. And in my wee tack room I have a feed for this evening. Our wee feed's made up for during the week, and you can hear the is boiling to make her grass pellets into a mash. Now I have the lovely job of mucking out the stables, so yeah, better get started. And need to remember before I muck out to lift their fecal egg counts. So
need to get a bit social media savvy here and take some content for reels to put on my Instagram and Facebook. So yeah, better do that first. So I collected everyone's fecal egg count samples. This is to test for redworm and roundworm. This is our horse's spring count. So now that I have done that, I'm gonna get some stables marked out. So the stables are done and the barn is brushed. I'm just gonna go bring them in from the field, and I need to let them stand for half an hour before taking their saliva swab for the tapeworm test. So I can just give Callie a groom. Oreo, on the other hand, he won't be too happy that he'll not be getting his hay for half an hour, but we'll see how we get on. It's a lovely day. The horses are out in their rain sheets. I'm going to take them off and then turn them back out again when I'm finished. And hopefully Mum can bring them in later and they can get some time in the nude and get the sun on their backs. You rascals! You rascals! They're Callie's best friends. She loves them so much. Oh my goodness, God forbid anything happened to them, I'd have to buy her a donkey. And there she is. I have never seen a horse so beautiful. Maybe you have, but I haven't. Hello! Look how clean you look! Are you coming in? Oh, everyone's been missing you. They haven't seen your gorgeous face. There, I've got them both. Usually when it's coming in time I just have to call them and they run in, but because it's a bit earlier in the day they're like, oh, fly my eye. They're like, we still have time in our field, Jess. I don't think so, so gotta catch them. Oh.
Personally, I think Callie's looking really good for not doing too much. I stopped riding her, it could be over 2 months ago now. So yeah, I stopped riding really well once I got a bump. And because we don't have an arena, it's not very safe to be going out onto the roads. So I had been going up to Hagenscroft and hiring the arena, but towards the end of the winter, Callie came into like a really obvious season, and I took her to Hagenscroft and she could not concentrate to do her groundwork, and I just didn't really want to get on her. She wasn't comfortable. She was just like baby on the brain, and a lot of people have asked, does she know you're pregnant? And I don't think she really does, to be honest. When she first seen my bump when I took my big winter coat off, she was like, what's that? And I've got a picture of it, it's quite funny. But I don't think she really knows, but she's never came into season that bad, so I'm wondering, can she sense something off me
and that's what brought her into like a really strong season. I'm not too sure, but after we stopped riding, not like we were doing much, we were just hacking and doing like flat work on a loose rein and stuff, because we were only getting really onto the sand school once a week. And we hack around the roads, or an in-hand hack around the roads. But since we stopped, it was a bit difficult when the field was wet, because I couldn't use it for pole work and stuff. But now that the weather's got a bit nicer, all my poles are down in the field, and I've been able to start doing some groundwork again, which is lovely, because it's nice to be able to keep her top line and to keep her condition before going into the summertime. And when the baby comes, she'll be getting a holiday until I find my feet. But until then, I want to keep her sort of in light work and, you know, fit and healthy for as long as possible. And it keeps me mentally stable as well. I have missed riding so much. There have been a few sleepless nights over it. Robert will tell you, because God love him, he has to listen to me and the tears and all the rest of it. But it's just one of those things. So, me personally, it just came to a gradual end, and not having the arena and stuff. So, that's what we're working with. But yeah, she looks really great, doesn't she? One thing Callie loves is a good brush. I think when her and Oreo are tied up, this is like her favourite thing. It's like when she's most relaxed. Yeah? Okay. Let me see your wee feet then. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, so good. Oh, good girl. Oh, I just love her. I love her so much. So you might be thinking, if you know Callie very well, Jess, where is Callie's mane gone? And why isn't it crazy looking? So if you've been watching like our videos for a while, you'll know Callie's nickname like is the crazy hair girl, because she has enough mane to do like 2 horses. Now bear in mind she is a sport horse, so I don't know how this has happened, unless the draft side of hers just gave her really thick mane. But when I first got her, I came across this photo like 6 years ago, and Callie's like mane was like this. It was sitting perfectly to the one side. It wasn't halved, it wasn't sticking up, it wasn't a mess. And I was like looking at the photo and I was like, oh, I remember now when I got her, her mane naturally lay to the left-hand side, which now if you're competing is the wrong side, because if you are plaiting, they want the plaits on the right-hand side. So that's why I started to train it to the right. Now, when I say train it, I failed to train it to the right. It was a mess for years and years. And she then got the nickname like the crazy hair girl. I tried growing it out. I tried cutting it really short. I tried everything and nothing worked. The plaits, like the gel, you name it, been there, done that, doesn't work. And me and Mum were like, oh my goodness, look at that photo. Let's just brush it over to the left-hand side, because like we don't compete anymore, which is not our thing anymore. I don't plait her like ever. Maybe if I go back to it, I'll be like, oh, what have I done? But literally in the space of a week, I plaited her mane over once to the left, and look how beautiful it's sitting. Now, when she shakes, like there's a few wee short bits. Where's this wee short bit? Somewhere along here. They might just fall over. There's wee bits there that need to grow. But it has been trained over to the left, and I gave it a bit of a trim, but it just needs to, you know, to grow out because now it's upside down, so it's a wee bit short on the top. But no, and like she's not shaking her head the same. She seems happy that it's on the left hand side. And now I feel slightly like a guilty mother because I was just trying to like do what everyone does and brush it to the right, and it sounds so ridiculous, doesn't it? And now look at her. She's not a crazy hair girl anymore, and it makes me feel so much better. So I've got her boots on. Just got a little bit more time to kill before I take these swabs. But before I was pregnant, I was having the most amazing lessons and the most amazing fun up with Heather Graham. I did the Sunday Club, and I was hiring out Higgins-Croft, and I was going to lots of different rides, like to Drumkeira and to the rural rides and stuff, and I'm buzzing to get back to that. I'm really looking forward to it. But when you have time, you think of like all the things that you were doing and what could you improve. Once I return back riding and stuff, and something I really want to try for Callie is a bitless bridle. Now maybe this is a video or a vlog for another day because I have so much to say about it, but I just really want to try it. I'm like buzzing to try it. I'm so looking forward to trying it. So I do have a book. I got it for Mother's Day from the bump from Robert. It's by Jess Drent, and he rides bitless and has designed bitless bridles, and I just want to read his book and see his view on it. So I could probably attach a little picture of it. I started reading it last night, and the images are just beautiful. So yeah, I can't wait to try that and to learn more about it, and hopefully it'll make a big difference for Callie. I just want her to be as comfortable as possible. But yeah, maybe a different video for a different day. So I've got the horses' Equisol saliva tapeworm tests here. It's been 6 months from their last low count, so they're due this spring. I'm gonna take them now. I'm gonna take some videos for my Instagram and Facebook, because they have to be portrait, not landscape. I hate the crossover on that you can't just have like one that does the both, if you know what I mean. You'll understand if you create any sort of content. But yeah, I'll do that now, and I'll let you know how I get on. So I've just done Callie's, but if you're interested to see what it looks like inside, you have your instructions, you have a saliva swab, and you have the test tube that you put the swab into. Now you attach the name and the barcode to that. Give it a bit of a blow because it gets all dirty, but you can see the wee ring goes pink. It's a bit grassy, even though they've been standing for half an hour, but yeah, I'll just do it for another little while just to be safe than sorry. So into the test tube, make sure you don't spill the solution at the bottom. Into the little transport bag. Make sure that's sealed closed. And now Callie and Oreos will both go in the same envelope. And I'll close that up and get that into the post box this evening. Sorry, Oreo, am I boring you, my love? Are you yawning? Was that a nice release? Getting that done. There we go. So just in the field, I'm gonna do some groundwork. I'll show you my little setup. It's not much, but it's enough to get some stuff done. So and the donkeys are in the middle of it as always. I have some poles for backing up in between. My hula hoop that I rest in, or Callie rests in. I have some cones, and I have my wee tarpaulin. I've done groundwork for years now and I've learned it from like multiple people, but if you want to go learn where to do groundwork and the things that I sort of do with Callie, go follow Miriam Hackett. She's amazing. Hackett Equine. I'm a part of her Patreon, so I get videos and things and podcasts each month, and it is wonderful. And I don't know what I would honestly do without it. It's like transformed my like relationship with my horse on the ground. Then you can take it up then through your ridden work as well. But I don't know how much video I'll get done because there's my tripod being tampered with as we speak. See these donkeys. Henry, Diggle, I don't know which one it is. He's eating it. Callie, come over here. I need to rescue the tripod. He's actually chewing on the end of it. Go on, you. He's taking it with him. Oh dear. So this is us using the hula hoop. Now Callie really struggles when I'm riding her to stand still. So the hula hoop just gives her an area where she can go to and learn to stand and relax. And you'll see that I have my little treat bag because I use positive reinforcement with Callie. She is really good now at packing up. She can almost do it just by a voice command, and then I give a little whistle, which is her bridge to say that there is a reward on its way. So she just gets some basic little grass pellets, and that keeps her motivated and happy when doing our groundwork. Now this is our scary tarpaulin. So the idea is to let her find rest beside or on top of this scary object, rather than using her natural instinct of flight to take off past it or to run past it or rush. So this is just to get her to relax over the thing that is scary. And then we have our cones. The cones are great because you can use them to push the horse away from you and then bring it back towards you, and then encourage them away from you, out of your space and out of your bubble. And of course I like to incorporate some poles, so I just want her to be able to walk over them with a nice low head and in a good posture, and these just encourage her to drop her head down and use her body correctly over the poles. I can get her to, she's very good, just change the direction, change her rein by just like looking at her hindquarters and using my carrot stick just to send her the opposite direction. And the rope halter is lovely because it attaches under the chin, so it's not like you have to unclip it and clip it back on to change the direction when you are circling them around. One of my favourite things that I've taught Callie whilst learning the groundwork patterns is to present herself to the mounting block, so she yields towards the pressure. So it's pretty much up to her if she wants to present herself to me to allow me to get on, and if she's happy to do so, she'll stand there nice and relaxed and let me get up on board. This is extremely useful and I would really highly recommend teaching them to do this. There, I have no idea. We've just finished. I've just let her off. She can stay out. I've took her boots and stuff off. I have no idea what I'm going to get out of that footage wise, because the donkeys were picking up my tripod and running away with it. And then when I put my phone into it, they picked up the tripod and ran off with my phone in it. I was like, oh God. But anyway, it's really hard videoing by yourself. I probably need one of those like Pivo things that follows me around so I don't have to keep moving it, because it really interrupts your relaxation and your concentration. But got a few wee clips, a few wee random bits and pieces. But she's quite tired today, so it has been a sunny day. I'll just let her enjoy herself and get back into the barn here, get everything collected up. So back in the lab where the vlog started,
You'll be pleased to know that the horse's fecal egg counts were low, so no warmer required for redworm or roundworm this spring. They'll be tested again in another 8 to 12 weeks in the summertime. Now I just need to wait to hear back from the Equestrian labs about their tapeworm saliva tests, so fingers crossed they are also low. I never even got to tell you about Mum. So Mum is doing really well with Oreo. She's like hacking solo. She doesn't need me anymore. She's away hacking around the roads by herself, which is amazing. So today's a new day and we're going to go to the yard and Mum's going to go for a hack and I'm going to do some stuff in the field again and some yard jobs. But yeah, I need just to make a few wee orders before I head over. But thank you for watching this little vlog. I just sort of thought, I haven't made one in a while and I just don't want to like lose myself. Don't lose myself in motherhood, if you know what I mean. And like, horses are obviously my hobby and my like career, and I just want to like make sure I put time aside for something that I also like really love, and keep up with my wee vlogs here and there and document the things that I do. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will talk to you all next time, whenever that may be. But until then, thank you so much and bye for now.